This is really good. Yeah, it's messed up. No, don't tattoo this.
This was my longest painting session ever.
Let's go.
Hello guys, my name is Doke and I'm an artist from Slovakia, but currently I'm in South Germany. And the reason why is that I got in contact with Fundarena, this huge space full of trampolines, climbing walls, more trampolines, more climbing, more kids. There's a lot of... can't wait to test it all in the evening when everyone's gone. Anyways, Fundarena hired me to paint 3 murals for them. 3. Over here, here, and there. That's a lot of work, so let's hit it. Yesterday's evening I managed to do first lines of all 3 murals, and this evening I would like to go skiing. There is a ski slope right in front of my workplace, and it's just so beautiful today. Based on my experiences from previous murals and also based on suggestions from some of my colleagues, I decided to change my colors game a little. I decided to pre-mix professionally all my colors. Well, almost all of them. It's pretty expensive, but it saves a lot of time and you have a precise color. Also, I decided to try a new brand of colors, Dulux. Never painted with it. And I choose the vinyl version of Dulux, which should be really good for indoor paintings.
Let's see. Wow. I mean, this is concrete. This is probably the best surface you can wish for. This is really good. Really good.
So it seems that buying Dulux vinyl was a very good option, and also pre-mixing almost all my colors, because that can be pretty time demanding at the spot. But there is still one big disadvantage of painting with these colors that will stand in my way during the whole length of this project. And speaking of time demands of this project, this is not really the day number 1. Every single commission, just like this one, starts with a designing process. A process in which we discuss the idea with the customer and we adjust the design so it fits perfectly into the space. For example, in my latest project, I painted this geometrical design, which I really like, but a design like this wouldn't really fit well into this fun environment. And so I used a different style, which I used previously, for example, in this coffee house or in this funky mural.
Okay, so this is the today's progress. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but it's really good. I'm really satisfied. And right now I'm gonna hit the gym, which is right there. Very convenient.
I'm gonna come back to the colors again. As you can see, I do everything with brushes. And especially in this face, in the outline face, I really like it because I have very thin lines which are very clean without any dust. If I use a spray paint for this, well, it would be a lot messier process. It's 5 p.m. I wanted to be finished with this mural by this time, but there is still one character to paint and some final touches, so this is gonna be a long day. You might say, what? That was a whole day? I see a very little progress. Well,
Okay, right now it's time for some fun. Tomorrow they are opening this space for public, so I tried the first trick and I instantly got a cramp into my leg. I better not test my luck. This is Jakob, the guy who made this all possible. And as you can see, he knows what he is doing.
Jakob is the guy who recommended me to the owner of Fund Arena, and he was also my point of contact during the designing process. It's another day, but I got only one last thing to finish here. There are kids coming in, I can't really record their reaction because I can't put them in the video, but the sloth catches their eye.
Okay, it's time to move right there and to bother these guys.
By this point you probably realized what is the problem about painting with brushes and colors like this. It's precise, it's very clean, it's odorless, less toxic, the Dulux vinyl paint is truly phenomenal, but it's slow. I'm not completely sure how much faster I would be with a spray paint, but I would be definitely faster. Fortunately, this year I got plenty of experience with painting like this, and so I informed my client about the time demanded to finish this ahead of time. But still, when you come to this spot, you have this feeling that you can do this faster. But usually, it's not happening. But to be honest, for most of the clients, the time isn't the problem at all. They don't mind you painting for 2-3 more days. And from my perspective, I do like many things about this medium, but the filling phase, the phase where you basically just put appropriate colors to the appropriate places, for me this phase can be really draining. In iPad it literally takes seconds. In here, days. But yeah, speaking of iPad, the design that I'm painting over here is a character based on the mascot of Fund Arena, Fundo, this funny guy. My job was to take this character and make him a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more fun and also beautiful, I guess. Day number 6. It's early morning, I'm all alone here, and yeah, by this point I wanted to have this wall finished. It's close to finished, but I'll probably spend this whole day here. But that's okay. Good art requires time. So let's hit it. Oh yeah, doing outlines with brushes is a lot more pleasant than filling in with brushes. My favorite thing about commissions like this when I travel abroad is that I get to meet people and I get to spend quite a lot of time with them. I mean the people from Fundarena, people who work here. As an artist, I usually have exactly 0 colleagues, so it's nice to socialize from time to time.
Okay, it's time to paint some balls.
Like you, I don't know, like your handwriting, you know? Like more like your personality.
Just one.
I don't know why.
I did not mention the colleagues just like that. What you are seeing right now is a tattoo making session. Jakob, the guy I already showed you on the trampoline, he wanted a tattoo from me, a tattoo design. A design that would say peace, because he found peace in the current stage of his life.
Yeah, it's messed up. No, don't tattoo this. Definitely don't tattoo this. Fuck. Again.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about it.
Show me. Okay, it's day number 7, 11 o'clock. I needed the morning to finish this mural, but it's finally finished. And I move on right here to the biggest wall and the most complicated one, I would say. I built this bridge from tape so the color does not spill on these posters, which need to stay here. And yeah, I hope that I can finish this one in 2.5 days. So
to finish the story about Jakob and his tattoo, he took the designs I made on the paper and also the one on his body, and he went home because it was a weekend for him, 2 days free. And he told me that on the 3rd day he will come back with a tattoo. So I guess we will see.
alright, it's almost 6. I really wanted to fill it all in today, but this is all I could have done in about 5 hours.
Day number 8. I had big plans for this day, but at the end, well, in my eyes, I haven't done much.
Alrighty, it's been 12 hours today. I haven't recorded basically anything because, yeah, all I was doing was filling in. Yeah, tomorrow should be the last day. I'm not sure if it will be the last day, but yeah.
And look who's here with a fresh new tattoo of my design. Yep, it's Jakob. It's just insane that he really did it, and I really appreciate it. On the other hand, as you have seen, I was getting really frustrated with the speed of my work. I mean, it is a big mural, but I probably wouldn't mind it, but this was already day number 8 of non-stop painting, and my body started to feel that. Eventually I also got a little bit sick, which didn't help at all.
Vanquish line. Oh my god.
This whole time I was kind of avoiding painting of this little girl I have in the design, because painting of kids is always tricky. But eventually I had to face it.
Does anyone know how to paint a goat? I guess I do. Alrighty. It's been 13 hours today and I still haven't finished it.
but I'm this close. So yeah, a few more hours tomorrow. And here we go, the unbelievable finish line. This was my longest painting session ever, and it was not easy at all. You can imagine it as a never-ending to-do list. If you take a look at the next task, it's fine. But when you look at it all, you panic, because you feel like you can't get to the end. In the beginning, I tried to keep it reasonable, with about 7 hours of painting per day. It's been tough, very tough, but also great. Fundarena has a great team over here. They took very good care of me, and I really enjoyed the time I have spent here. And with that said, this is it.